tonight? Let me know when you hop on. Say hello in the comments so I know who's here. So excited to be here with you on this Thursday night. Okay, oops. Not sure why. There we go. All right, so who is on? Hello, Rita. Thanks for being here. There we go. And Madeline, my phone was delayed with letting me know who was on. Hey, Chris. Hey, Alyssa, Ramy, Gwendolyn, or Gwen. All right. There we go. Yes, thanks for being here, guys. Tita, Sherry. Hello, Mary. I'm well. I hope you're well. Doing pretty good. Tomorrow is Friday. Hi, Beth, Linda. Let me know as you're hopping on. If this is your first time catching me live here on YouTube, I would love to know that. I come live on YouTube Thursday nights. Yay, Christine. Just joined Craft Club. Wonderful. I just got my November Craft Club today. So if we have time, I can give you guys a little unboxing. Awesome, Beth. I thought your name looked new. And Cynthia. Awesome. Hi, Terry. Oh, great. We're getting some people on. Okay. So just a little bit for those of you that are new. I also have a Facebook page, Monarch Mom DIY. I just finally, well, I shouldn't say finally. I just Sunday hit 4,000 followers, and I am currently 1 follower away from 4,100. So if you're here and are on Facebook and have not followed my Monarch Mom DIY Facebook page, I would love it if you'd hop over there real quick and follow it. I go live on my Facebook page 3 times a week, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, doing completely different projects than I do here on my live. And then also on Sunday, I have a new budget DIY video that goes live here on my YouTube channel at 8 p.m. Eastern. So I would love it, those of you that are new here on YouTube, if you would also follow me over on Facebook. Okay, so last week, Thursday night for the live, we started my DIYs that I needed to make or wanted to make for my Thanksgiving dinner table. So I'm going to just kind of recap that. I'm going to show you what the very first thing I chose was at Hobby Lobby, and this is the table runner. Hi, Arlene, another newbie. Awesome. I'd love it if you guys would follow my Facebook page as well. These are the colors. This is the table runner that I chose. I love the neutral, like beige, and then like these greens. There's darker greens. There's this mustard seed, and it's 2-sided. So I can use this green plaid side for like Easter for a table runner. Okay, so this was my inspiration for the color scheme for what I'm gonna do. So last week we made coasters and napkin rings. So the first thing I'm going to show you is the napkin rings to kind of go along with the color scheme. Okay, I had this ribbon from Hobby Lobby. It's just a tan and white, that's not plaid, that's like a check, like a gingham check. Okay, so I took a piece of a toilet paper tube and I measured, well, let's just see what I measured. Yes, 2.5 inches. Okay, and I wrapped it first. Sorry, I'm like confused where my camera is. I wrapped it first with that, and then I went over it with just some burlap ribbon. It was wired, but we cut the wired edges off and kind of pulled a few strings out. And then these are just the wood leaf stickers from Dollar Tree. So I'm making 10 of everything because our family of 5, and then we have another family of 5 that's joining us. So I did some with, what is that color? I think I did moss and fern, the 2 darker greens of Waverly. So these were my napkin rings. Okay, then we made the coasters. I bought when the wood items at Hobby Lobby were on sale. I'm looking for something. Here it is. I bought 2 of this wood sets that come in this little carrier. It comes with 6 coasters. All 6 will not fit back in here because I've added some of the adhesive cork from Dollar Tree to the back. But let me show you. I used the Autumn Mini Wreaths stencil set from Magnolia. I just used these 2 wreaths because I didn't really want pumpkins. I didn't want to take up so much space. So I just did these 2 wreaths, and then I did a variety of words. So let me show you. I also painted them with moss, celery, and this is sandstone. Okay, so I'm just going to show you. Oh, cool. This is mustard seed. This is olive chalk paste and mustard seed. This one is olive and chocolate brown. Olive and chocolate brown again. Give thanks. This is the moss chalk paint color. And then this is, I always mix these 2 up. Irish cream. It's like a tan. Okay, here's just chalk. So some of them I did just the wreath around. Thank you, Rhonda. And some I did with words. So I did go ahead and make all 12 of the coasters since it came with 12. Well, 2 sets of 6. So I'll have one of these at each place. So those are the 12. And like I said, they got quite a bit thicker. I was able to get 4 backing circles out of each sheet from Dollar Tree. So it took me 3 sheets of the cork to do all 12. And I did grab 3 more sheets because I'm probably going to make a set of coasters for Christmas dinner as well. So that is what we did last week. All right. So what I had planned for tonight is stenciling the dinner napkins and also working on some centerpiece pieces. Then today I was like, oh, I want to make little place cards with names. So I was playing around with some of the shapes from Dollar Tree that I had. I decided to use 5 pumpkins and 5 of the leaves. I used those same 3 colors of chalk paint, so sandstone, moss, and celery. But what I did, look at what I did with the tumbling tower blocks. They're not glued in. I can change these out. They're just little stands I made out of 4 tumbling tower blocks. These 2 are completely together. And then what I did for the top one is I put a little hot glue. I held this in place and then put these other 2 blocks down so it would kind of pinch it, but it's not glued in. So I can use these same stands at Christmas time for my place markers. So I am just going to do a little bow on the top. It's just still painted on the back. And if we have time, I will show you how I have 4 more here that I have to make the stands for, or I have to finish the stands with the little things. So I'm very excited. I want to show you my entire table, but I can't do that until after my craft show, which is next Saturday. So a week from this coming Saturday, the 19th, because my dining room table right now is covered with craft show stuff. So once that stuff's gone, I will set my table with all of these things that you're watching me make, and then you'll get to see the final culmination of it. Hey, we got 80 people on. Thanks so much for being here. I'd love it if you would smash that thumbs up. Let YouTube know that you're liking my video. Okay, so the place cards aren't really with stencils, but I thought they were super cute, and I want to show you how I did it so you can use that idea for whatever you want. Then, the napkins. So I just bought, and right now they're 75% off. So if you want dinner napkins, I've never done like real actual cloth napkins before. I got 2 packages of this green color. I may have shown them to you last week. I'm not sure. Wash them on gentle like it said. I didn't, and they shrunk a little bit, but I have 8 of those, and then I have 4 of the kind of off-white color. Hey everybody, if I don't see your comments, I will come back after, but I'm so glad you're here. If you ask questions, there's other creators from my team that maybe can answer you. So what I wanted to do, then I was like, where do I want to stencil it? Because a lot of the napkin folding with the napkin ring things shows the stencil like in a corner. But I couldn't really do that because it's got like this stitching right here. So I decided where I'm going to stencil is right, these I did earlier. They should be dry. I haven't heat set them yet. So I'm going to do probably something like folding it in half, and then probably in thirds, and then kind of, I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'm going to stick it in a way that you'll be able to read this. So I just did on one of the stitch sides right in the middle. And actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm probably just going to do something like that and fold it out so that you can read what it says. So I'm going to do half of them with give thanks and half of them with gather. Those are the 2 that I wanted to use. I decided just to do black because there is a little bit of dark black in the table runner. So what do you guys think about that? The napkins are from Hobby Lobby. So right now, so original price I think was $14.99 for a pack of 4. I got them when they were half price, so they were $7.50, and right now they're 75% off. So that would be like $3.75? So less than $1 a napkin. And they did have other colors. They had a really cute orange and brown and tan plaid, but that wasn't going to go with my table runner that I got. So got this. I don't know. Maybe I'm going to have to roll it different. I'll have to figure it out. I looked up, if you Google napkin, I mean, I could even do something like that and then have it up on the top. So I kind of roll it in from the 2 sides and stick it through the napkin ring. We'll do that in a minute. Actually, we can do that now because I've already shown you the napkin rings. So I have it folded about this much in the back. And then I think what I'll do is just kind of roll it in from both sides. Probably be easier if I was laying it down. Let's do that. Let's show you my messy desk, my workspace here. All right, so I do still need to heat set this because as of right now, if it gets wet, the ink might reactivate a little bit and run. There, so if I do it like that, kind of like a scroll, then look, you can read the stencil. So then I can just kind of squish it together. Oh my gosh. How adorable is that? I'm so happy. Okay, so I'm not going to go through and do all of these 12, but I will show you a couple. We'll do maybe a tan one, a cream one with the give thanks, and a green one with the gather, just so you can see the difference. Here, let's roll this one, even though I'm going to have to unroll it to heat set it. I did cut the little tags off because once I washed these, the tag was like cuckoo. I'd love to know in the comments, what do you guys do when you if you host Thanksgiving? Do you go all out with like the table settings? Let me do a light green one. I think green is my favorite color. I just love it. Look at how cute. Definitely making a set of napkin rings and a set of napkins for Christmas as well. So cute. All right. So why don't we stencil a couple of the, see, look at, my cream ones shrunk a little bit because these were the same size. I don't know if you can see, they're a little bit shorter, but that's okay. That is okay. All right, so I'm going to get one of my cream ones and one of my green ones. The rest of these I will finish later. And I need my ink mat because this helps keep the napkin from moving around when you are stenciling it. That's okay, Willa. Welcome. We are doing part 2 of my Thanksgiving table setting. Let's go. Can I go this way a little bit more? There we go. Buffet style with paper plates. You know what? That is perfect. There are times where we have done that as well. And we have like some new friends that are coming over. Their family is coming over for our Thanksgiving lunch. And because we don't have any immediate family in the area at this time of year. Easter, my parents are here, but not for Thanksgiving. So 19 inches across. So that means in 9.5, it's going to be about my center. So I'm going to, let's see, my other cream one was gather. So we'll do give thanks. Now, since I am on fabric, I do not need to fuzz my stencil. I'm going to need to press it down pretty well. I've used these quite a bit, so they're not super sticky. But I'm going to use just a little bit of black ink. Tiny, tiny bit, like barely dipping my squeegee into the ink. Just dragging it across enough to get it in the mesh. I'm not going to keep going over and over. Just getting off any excess. If I can get my finger under there, I just cut my fingernails, so there we go. Can you see? Here, let me turn it around for you. Put that in my water. Ta-da! Okay, so now I'm going to pull this off my ink mat. It did its job by holding it still. Use my, wow, it's super sticky. There we go. Just pull that off. And then I'm going to lay this so it can dry completely. And let's do a green one. Let's do one more. Oh my goodness. My coffee cup was stuck to the ink mat. All right. Let's get our green one. These, like I said, are a little bit bigger than the cream ones that seemed to have shrunk a little bit. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna get that all stuck down, and then I'm just using the ruler measurements on my mat here, which is available from my website, monarchmomdiy.com. And this one is closer to 20, so I'm gonna shoot for 10. I can actually see the line where I folded this in half. I'm just lining up the bottom of my stencil here on that first stitching line. And there are other words. There's the word fall in this stencil set as well. And then the fall minis, there's other words, but I decided I was just going to keep it simple and just do gather on half and give thanks on half. Nice. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, I'm going to order this stencil set again. Mine's been used many, many times. I've taken good care of it, and I've gotten way more uses out of it than Magnolia says I should. So let me just look here. Yeah, Tara, maybe Christmas. Thank you. Yeah, I will show you guys. I'll post some pictures. Music. I'm not hearing any music. Nope. Oh, good. I'm loving hearing your reading your comments about dinner and hosting and stuff. So if you just hopped on, this is kind of an idea of what the napkins look like in the napkin rings that we made last week. So you'll see these. I'll probably set them on the plate. And then I'll finish those up. The coasters will be there as well. And then these place setters, or name cards, that's what they're called. So I made these out of the leaves and the pumpkins from Dollar Tree. And I just made this little base with 4 tumbling tower blocks. And I made it where the space is just enough to hold it, but I can take it out if I want. And I used the same 3 colors of chalk paint as I did on the coasters. So, do you guys want to see real quick how I made the little holder thing? I've got 4 more here that need, let's see. Okay. I am going to spray these one more time. Okay, so I have 4 more sets of tumbling tower blocks that are already glued together. So for the base, I did 2 blocks and I just wood glued them together. And then each of my name cards needs 2 more tumbling tower blocks. Ooh, cornucopia. Yeah, I know, Rhonda, the name cards just kind of came to me today. I'm like, you know what, that's what else we need besides the centerpiece and the napkins and the napkin rings and the coasters and everything else. We need some name cards. So probably I'm going to spray this with a semi-gloss and probably just use a Sharpie. And then the ones for my 5 family members we can use each year. And then if different people come, I could either paint over and then, you know, spray it again, or I can give them their little pumpkin as oh, you know what I should do? No, I should have everybody on the back write what they're thankful for. That's what we're going to do, because I can always make new ones of these as long as I just keep my bases, right? Yes. What's a nice idea? Oh, yeah, the cornucopia. Okay, I'm waiting for my hot glue gun to kind of heat up a little bit. But let's see, where can you see? So here's 2 that are glued together with wood glue. And then what I'm going to do is put a little hot glue. I hold my shape right at the crack between, and then I put 1 block, and then I put the other one. So I'm not gluing these blocks to the leaf. I'm just gluing them to this layer right here. And that's what's going to allow me to take them in and out. You know what we can do while my glue gun's heating up real quick? Let me close my ink. If anybody has any questions about Magnolia, I'd love to answer any questions you have. I took 2 strands of this thin twine and I just tied a simple little bow. Kind of pull the ends till I get the loops the size I want. This, I did fill the holes on the ornaments with hot glue, and then painted over it, but you can still kind of see them. So that's why on the front, I'm gluing the little bow. Finger bows, is that what they're called? I guess. I just make 2 loops and tie them and pull them. Maybe they're called finger bows. They're pretty small, but they do just the little trick to cover the holes and just add a little decorative to the top. What do you guys think about the idea of having some Sharpies? Their name will already be on the front. And maybe on the back I can write 2022, Thanksgiving 2022. And then they can write a bunch of things that they're thankful for. I think that would be super fun. And then we can go around the table and share what we're thankful for. Shoestring bows, because that's how we tie. Okay. Sure, shoestring bows. That sounds good. I just call them simple bows. Because you're right. It's just like we're tying our shoes. Oh, I like that, Alyssa or Lisa. Cut strips of construction paper and have people write what they're thankful for. Ah. All right. This is my last one. Why am I having trouble? I thought about trying to find or make like a tree centerpiece and then have people, you know, write on paper leaves or something what they're thankful for, but I didn't have one. The other thing I thought was using one of our chalkboard signs and putting the grateful stencil on it and then just having people write. I might do that for my family, like just to have up here in the kitchen. Maybe in over the next week, we'll write things on that leading up to Thanksgiving. Okay, so there we go. We're hot enough. We can just glue our little bows on right over where the hole was for the string if you were going to make ornaments out of these. Okay. Then let's go ahead and make a couple of these. So I told you that here's the 2 that are glued together. Then I'm just going to do a line of hot glue and a line of hot glue on either side of the middle. Set this in the middle and then place carefully this block and place carefully that block. Kind of squeeze the pumpkin, push down, and then I can pull the pumpkin out. Sometimes it got a little bit of glue on it, but that's okay. I can just pull it off. And then now I have this stand that I can pull my shape in and out of. Awesome, right? Okay, let's just make 3 more real quick. And then we'll move on to our centerpieces. I want to show you kind of the components that I have that I'm wanting to put together for my centerpieces. Now we're going to have my dining room table, and then I think I'm going to put a round plastic table at the end of the dining room table. So kind of like a rectangle and then a round at the end. So we'll have like 6 at the dining room table and then 4 around the round, but it'll be like all one table. So the round table will have its own centerpiece-ish. There we go. Next one. And then the long table will have probably more of a centerpiece and the table runner. So one on, the other one on, and just kind of, it's hot glue, so it dries pretty quick. So you want to press it down and get it in there. These are super fast to make. Super fast. I did these with wood glue. I think I said that. Just to make it a little stronger. And the last one. Squeeze it. Press it down. Awesome. All right, so you'll see these again when I show my entire table all set. And I'm excited about those little stands because like I said, I'm going to make another set for Christmas dinner. All right. Using mini clothespins and clip in chalkboard tags. Yeah, you could do that too. So you could make this and like glue a clothespin to the back, a mini clothespin, and then you could clip this as well. Yep, that would be another way you could do it, for sure. For sure. Okay. Let's get this out, just here again for you to see. Who does, Chris? Who has that? Hobby Lobby? Love to know. All right, this is my inspiration, so I'm setting it here again for you to see. And then I have some pumpkins. Okay, wait, first I have 3 of these wood trays. These were originally $5 from Target, and I bought them from someone on Facebook for $3 each. They're that really light wood. So I'm going to have these 3 in a line on the main dining table. Okay, so they'll be like in the middle of the centerpiece. Then I started pulling out some pumpkins that I felt would match these colors. Okay, I had these. They're like these velvety pumpkins. There were 2 of this dark teal, 2 of this lighter teal, and 2 like cream color. I bought these at Five Below last year. So I don't know if you have Five Below, but they had these colors. So I'm going to use these. And then today at Hobby Lobby, 75% off, I got a couple of these plastic ones that are green. So I think you can see that these will go with the colors. Sure, Madeline. Magnolia Design Co. Is the company that makes the stencils that I used on the napkins, and I'm going to use in a minute on the centerpieces. They're reusable mesh stencils that are adhesive, and I will show you those in just a moment. Okay, and then I got this one at Hobby Lobby. Is this ticking fabric? I think it is. It's cream with like a green. So this was $9 originally, so it was like $2.25, right? $2.25. So that was awesome. And then I got this one. I thought it was cute. It's kind of a bluish gray, and this was $7 originally. So let's see, $3.50, $1.75. So I have this variety. I'm going to use these somehow in the centerpieces. And then I had these 3 were from Dollar Tree last year. They're painted cream right now, but I think I'm going to paint them with, I have 3. I think I'm going to do, because I have this dark green, I think I'm going to do moss and celery to get some more greens in here. What do you guys think about that? Rhonda. What was Rhonda looking for? Oh, the trays? Yeah. And then I have a couple of these. So I just went through my pumpkins and I just pulled out what I had that wasn't like orange. And like I said, I'm going to leave these out because I'm probably going to paint these 3. I'll leave these tiny ones this color just because. So those are the pumpkins. Those are the trays. And then I also got some florals today at Hobby Lobby. I didn't go crazy. Well, first of all, I got these blue leaves from Dollar Tree. I went to Dollar Tree after Hobby Lobby, so I knew what I had already gotten from Hobby Lobby, and then I decided to add these blue leaves. Okay, so I got these little grass. These were $1 each because they were 75% off. And then I got 2 of these because my idea is I'll do, you know, kind of one going one way and one going the other way. So we've got like a cream colored sunflower, a little bit of orange. We've got some green in here. Okay. And then I got 2 of these more green sunflowers. So obviously this is not all going to be used, but I was excited. And then I did get this one, I think it must be like a towel, because my round table, I was thinking I would kind of lay this out in the center as in the middle just for part of the centerpiece, but we'll see about that. All right, so I've got florals, I've got pumpkins, and then I wanted some height. So let me show you. Oh, this wreath also is from Hobby Lobby. This is going to go on the round table in the center, and I'm going to show you what's going to go in the middle of it. No blue leaves. Aww. Okay, I also got 2 of these candles from Dollar Tree. And they're kind of like a light teal. I don't know what the color looks like on camera, but these are going to go somehow in my centerpiece. And then I had some of these tall glasses. These were from Target Dollar Spot originally. Sorry, I just needed a sip. Oh, thank you, Walmart. And I got them for $1 a piece at Bargain Bins. They have a lid, but I got 2 different sizes, 2 different heights. And this is what I did with the taller one. Can you see what I did? Anybody know which stencil I used? This is the Autumn Leaves stencil. I wrapped it on the glass and I used Irish cream chalk paste. Yes, fall leaves. So the reason I use chalk paste, it will dry semi-hard, like it's pretty dry now. I won't get it wet. I haven't decided if I'm going to put anything in it. I might fill some water and do a floating candle in the top is kind of what I was thinking. But because it's chalk paste, when Thanksgiving's over, I can just clean it off and then maybe do the snowflakes or something else for Christmas. So that's what's awesome about using chalk paste on glass is you can clean it off. So I think, so I've got the tall one. This one is about 2 to 3 inches shorter. And then I have these 2 from Dollar Tree, so they're quite a bit shorter. I haven't quite decided if I'm going to do all of them in the autumn leaves. The other options I thought of that I could use that still look kind of fallish are this one, the daisy pattern. Yeah, cranberries would be pretty, especially for Christmas, that'd be pretty. Yep. or this one is some sort of flower stencil. But I probably am going to do the leaves again on this one, and then maybe do something different on these smaller two. I think I'm going to stick with this neutral color. I'm just thinking I don't really want to have too many colors. I could use Magnolia green maybe on the two small ones. That might look nice with some of the other greens that I have. But right now I'm going to show you. I'm going to just use the leaves again for this one. And mine has been used so many times, it is not very sticky at all. So I'm not even going to fuzz it this time. But definitely you're going to want to fuzz it if, you know, if it's pretty sticky. And let's see, what I did is I kind of lined up the top lip, and I'm just going to really try to press it down. This is another one that I've used a lot. So if you take care of your stencils, you should get at least, I don't know, 10 to 12 good uses out of it. And this will still work. It just isn't super sticky anymore. So I'm going to have to really work. And I can see I have some bubbles. But I had some bubbles on the other one too, and it still looked really good when it was done. So try to press out any bubbles. And then I did lift this up a little bit because there's a border, because I wanted the leaves to like go all the way, like with no space. The only reason I am pinching this stencil together on the adhesive side is because mine is not very sticky anymore. So you would want to kind of hold those apart, or maybe just do one part of the paste at a time, because you don't want your stencil to stick to itself. Then we're going to put, well, this one fit, let's see. I kind of needed something to raise up. I used this jar actually to kind of fit inside so that my stencil didn't get all mushed at the bottom. Oh, stencils, yep. You could do the plaid, you could do the polka dots, whatever you want. And this is the color I'm going to use again. It's called Irish Cream. And hopefully not have too many air bubbles. Sorry, I should turn this so you can see. Now my other one, when I took the stencil off, it looked a little messy. But then once the paste had dried, it looked, you know, like it does now. It looked really good. So I was excited about that. So anyway, you can see, you can just go all the way around. So yeah, the cool thing is, like I said, if you use chalk paste on glass, it's kind of temporary because you can clean it off with water. If you wanted this to be permanent, you would want to use our ink. And then once it's dry, you would want to heat set it in the oven. There are directions on our website, on my website for that. Or I can send you directions. Now, who was it? Elisa? Were you the one saying you have a craft show this weekend? Carlene, you have a craft show this weekend too, don't you? I think. It's definitely craft show season. Ours is the Saturday before Thanksgiving. Stencil of the lines. Which lines? You talking about the, like, the ticking stripe? Yeah, I mean, you could literally use any, you could use the herringbone, the subway pattern. I will say it is a little trickier to stencil something that is not flat. I mean, like laying flat on a table, but you just go for it, really. Getting some. And I can tell I have a bubble right here, so this leaf is going to have probably a little messy spot, and that is okay with me. Yeah, I was super excited about the florals that I found at Hobby Lobby today. If that on sale is still out of your price range, Dollar Tree has some good options for florals. I feel like they keep getting better. Oops, that was too much. Okay, I'm almost done, and I will be able to take this off. Let me just go around and get any extra blobs. I don't want blobs. What do you guys think? Are you going to try some stenciling on glass? I know Hobby Lobby sells tall, straight vases like this. Dollar Tree used to, but I have not been able to find them in quite a while. So if you find them at your Dollar Tree, you are lucky. Ooh. Okay. Not yet, Vicky. I did get mine today, though. All right. Hey, this turned out better than my first one. What do you guys think? Looks good. Okay, I got to put this in my water. All right. So here it is. So I'll have two like this. And then I think for these little ones, I'm going to use this because it's a smaller stencil. It's basically the same thing. So what do you guys think? On the small ones, should I use more of the tan, the Irish cream, or should I use Magnolia? It's not really the right green. Maybe the army green or the olive would be better, actually. I think so. I'm thinking the olive. Yes, for sure. The being able to clean this off is a game changer. But again, like I said, if you want to make it permanent, do the ink and heat set it. You know, I've used this one a few times too. It is not very sticky. I wonder if I can roll both glasses. Oh no, how would I hold it? Ah. I guess I have to do one at a time. So this glass has a big bottom. And so, how am I going to do that? Not sure how I'm going to, well, I think, okay. I'm going to line the top of the glass up with my design here. I'm going to try to get it to wrap flat. Again, my stencil has been used numerous times. That base, though, is making it kind of a little wonky. Okay. Try this again. Do you see what I mean about the base? It's sticking out more, and so it's making it hard to wrap. So I think for this one, I'm gonna have to have a little bit around the bottom that doesn't have the design, because otherwise my stencil is not going to wrap correctly. But that's okay. I can always put like one piece of ribbon around the bottom down there, you know. Okay. The name of this stencil, oh, it's either Retro Flowers or Flower Power. It's one of the two, and I always mix them up. I can look, or maybe if somebody, another creator who's on here could look for me on the website. I think this one is Flower Power. All right, so I'm using olive. I think this green will just go with the Centerpiece colors better than Magnolia would have. Magnolia green. All right, so I can't remember, was it Rhonda who said she was new and was asking what Magnolia was. So these stencils, this chalk paste, these are Magnolia. And our company exists to help people who are crafty or not so crafty make beautiful things and have fun doing it. So that's what we do. So I have a website, monarchmomdiy.com. You can go there. You can check out all of the stencils. We have faith-based. We have seasonal, farmhouse, Bible verses, all sorts of different stencils. Oh, here's one of those times where I need extra hands. At least I can set it down on the base. So to clean off our stencils, we rinse them under cold or cool water, gently rubbing where the paste is. There we go. Ooh, that's pretty. Can you guys see? That's pretty. And then I will just put a thin line of some sort of ribbon around the bottom there, where you can see the stencil was not, the pattern had not started yet. Christmas words. Yeah, all of our Christmas stencils are out. So like which words are you looking for, Vicki? All right, so I will do this other one the same as this one with the olive. And then next week, well, not next week, because next week I'll be setting up the craft show. But maybe by then I'll have my dining room table cleaned off and I can show you everything. We have reindeer names. We have what's called winter words. You can look that one up. Yes, Vicki, they're called winter words. It's a big sheet, has all sorts of... Yes, Rhonda. Okay, go to my website, monarchmomdiy.com. All right. Okay, so let me show you. So those are the things I'm making tonight. We made the name cards, we made pieces for the centerpiece, and that's going to come together next week. So we did 2 of these with autumn leaves, and we're doing the 2 small ones with flower power. I had to think too long on that. Hi, Tracy. And then the towels. Right, not towels. These are napkins. Okay. So, and then with the napkin ring on there. Super cute. All right. And then we made the coasters last week, so it's all going to come together. Now, let me give you a glimpse of the November Craft Club kit. If you are not already a member of Craft Club, you want to be. Trust me. Trust about almost everybody else on this live. It's awesome. Craft Club is $22.99 plus flat rate shipping and your local tax. You get everything to make a complete project. This month's box is so cute. It's a little bit deeper and a little bit smaller. And it's so cute. I reuse my boxes when I do auctions and I ship my stuff out. So the first thing you get, so we'll start with the surface. You always get a surface. What is the project base going to be? 8 already painted on both sides Christmas trees. You see they have 2 holes in the top because we're going to make a garland. Okay, so there's your surface. Your stencil is, I have to open it because part of it is being covered up by the label. Okay, this is called Christmas Joy for the Craft Club. You have the perfect outline. I don't know if I can line it up like this. Okay, the perfect outline of the tree, and you can easily make the tree green and whatever color gingham check you want. So white, black is what you get in your kit. But if you have white, if you have red, you can use whatever colors you want. Okay, so you've got this, and then you've also got Joy. So probably what I'm going to do is do half of them with the gingham and half of them with the word Joy, probably in white. Some of my plaid might be white also because I have other colors. So surface, stencil, medium. We use paste when it's a hard surface like this. And this month you get a super cute squeegee that's red, white, and green. Makes me think of candy canes. Okay, and then Magnolia doesn't stop there. You actually get the twine to string the trees, make the garland, and you get a, how big is this? A really big piece of tiny black and white check fabric that you can rip in strips, and the idea on the directions is to tie them between your trees. How cute is this? How cute. I would say if you have a crafty person in your life that you need to buy a Christmas gift for, 3 months of Craft Club would be amazing. We do ask that you commit to a minimum of 3 months before you can cancel for any reason. And the Craft Club kit is just awesome. We sometimes have fabric projects where we're using ink instead of chalk paste. It is super cute, isn't it? Everybody should be in Craft Club. And what's awesome about, yeah, that's right, Vicki. I try to schedule a Zoom craft party for people who are in my Craft Club. And I post it on our special Facebook group for Magnolia Craft Club. And I'm having a hard time deciding when to do it this month because Thanksgiving. So it might not be on a Friday. It might be on a weeknight towards the end of the month. So probably maybe that Monday. It's probably going to be that Monday night right after Thanksgiving. I'm thinking so. Okay, I will get back to you on that. That would be what, like the 28th, I think. So we get together on Zoom, I post the link, and it's really fun, and we make our projects, and probably we'll make our October one too if you haven't already. But that is the November Craft Club. Does anybody have any other questions about what I showed you tonight, what I used? Does anyone need to see the, I mean, you can't order the October Craft Club kit, so I don't really want to show you because I don't want you to see it and then want it. But it is pretty awesome. I think while we're on and I'm answering questions, any questions that come up, Christina, what are you talking about Cyber Monday? We are going to, Magnolia will be having some specials. So make sure you are Bunny on our Craft Club Zoom call. We do the Craft Club, whatever the project is for that month. And sometimes people are doing that project and sometimes they're doing other things. So it's just a fun time to craft together. Oh, yes, that is the Monday after Thanksgiving is Cyber Monday. Thank you. But make sure you are registered on my website as a customer because we will be having some Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, and Cyber Monday promos or specials. I don't even know what they are yet. I won't find out until this coming week. Oh, sorry, Tiffany. We're going to log off here pretty soon. So go to my website. Even if you don't place an order tonight, make sure you sign up as a customer on my website. You just put in your name and address and stuff. That way I can make sure you know about the specials coming up, okay? Yes. All right, I'm just looking to see if anybody has any other questions that I can answer before we say goodnight. I will be on Facebook Live again tomorrow at 1 on Friday. And then Saturday, I'm usually crafting all day to prepare Sunday's YouTube video. I may, well, I don't want to say. I may be looking at some like gift ideas, but we'll see. We might wait a little bit for that. All right, so here's that one that was gray, and I just painted it with moss. This was just a Dollar Tree pumpkin that I painted last year. So we're going to let that sit, and then I'm going to paint the other, I'm going to paint one more moss, and then paint the other one celery, I think. Lunch break. Where are you, Vicki? Are you in England? I forgot. So is it like already Friday for you? Lunch break. Maybe you work a different kind of shift. Yeah, I know you love celery, Tara. Okay. Oh, thanks, Carlene. It's from Walmart. They have been really stepping it up with the clothing. I usually, to be honest, get most of my clothes from, thrift resale shops. I used to work at an organization that had a resale shop, so I would get quite a bit of my clothes there. But Walmart has some super cute stuff that is very affordable. So that is where this is found. Okay. Shirts for Thanksgiving. I did make a couple. I made the Happy Fall with the pumpkins. And I did make the I'm Here for the Booze for the Halloween, the BOOS. I did wear that on Halloween. And I made the, wrong color. And I made the Christmas movie watching sweatshirt. So I may wear my Happy Fall one. I do love inking shirts. So yeah. All right. So let me know. I'm going to hop off here in a couple minutes, but let me know if you have any last questions. Rhonda, did you have something else? I see you said something and then took it away, so I want to make sure. You almost bought the Christmas movie shirt stencil. It's adorable. I love mine. All right, so see, you can buy the shiny orange pumpkins from Dollar Tree and just paint them. Paint them a different color, whatever color you want them to be. All right, we're going to do this one with celery. Yeah, I don't know. I probably have more pumpkins than I'm going to need for my centerpieces, but I think someone was saying maybe don't do too much of the teal. Probably right. I think the dark blue is more in the table runner than the teal, so. Oh yeah, do you watch Christmas movies year round? Yeah. No, this is super fun. I love the variety. I love that we can use our stencils on all different sorts of surfaces. Like already, just in this one video, you've seen me use it on fabric and also on glass. Last week with the coasters, you saw me use the stencils on, you know, like a hard painted wood surface. So very versatile, reusable, as long as you take care of them, which is not super hard. You just have to, clean them off, make sure the paste doesn't get dried in the mesh of your stencil. And yeah, you get lots of uses out of them, so that makes them very economical. All right, there's my celery pumpkin. And I think I'm going to go ahead and sign off. If you think of any other questions, you can just leave them in the comments. If you're watching and you don't see the red rectangle that says live, just do #replay. And thanks so much for joining me tonight. I hope you had a good time and you learned some things along the way and were inspired to express your creativity with some of these ideas. All right, see you tomorrow on Facebook at 1 p.m. Bye.